Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Winning Mantras, an initiative by Dare to Compete to ignite the spirit of competitiveness. Today, we have the national winners of L'Oreal Sustainability Challenge with us. We have Udit Arunav, Abhinav Yadav, and Saransh Jain from IIM Kashipur. Hi, team. Thank you so much for joining us today. How have you all been doing?
Hi, Elena. We have been doing great. It has been fun since the competition. We have been getting a lot of calls asking how to proceed with competitions like this. It has been great.
Absolutely. Did you get a chance to celebrate during the lockdown?
Only virtually, actually. We are eagerly waiting to get back to the campus and celebrate. Yeah.
Absolutely. Let us now start with the basics of what the competition was about. So, I would like you to talk about L'Oreal Sustainability Challenge. What was the structure of the competition? What are the different rounds of the competition?
Okay. So, as the name suggests, the challenge was to build sustainable and innovative solutions on how L'Oreal can enable its consumers to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions resulting from the use of consumer products. So, the competition broadly comprised of three rounds. The first two rounds were a quiz and a case simulation, post which around 1,400 teams were shortlisted for the final case study challenge. In this ideation challenge, we first had to submit one slider executive summary, and based on this, the top 10 teams were shortlisted for the final round. For this final round, we were asked to prepare a detailed presentation on our ideas, and we were assigned mentors to help us streamline our ideas and to present them in a crisp and concise manner to the final jury.
That is quite a detailed description of the entire competition. Now, I would request you to walk us through the entire thought process. How did you come up with an idea that was sustainable? And what were the key aspects of creating a presentation?
So we knew that we needed something very simple and yet effective idea. So we put ourselves in the shoes of L'Oreal's consumers to better understand the problem, like what was going wrong, where these are happening. So then we had a lot of brainstorming sessions and we came up with multiple ideas. We chose the best one among them and refined it further with the help of our mentors, those were assigned. And we felt that the first key aspect to tackle this challenge was to understand the problem very clearly. And secondly, being innovative with the solution.
Absolutely. I do understand it's very important for teams to be innovative, especially when you're participating in a corporate competition like L'Oreal itself. Now, I'm sure that even after numerous brainstorming sessions, there would have been a few aspects that many of us aren't able to think of. Were there any such ideas presented during the competition that took you by surprise?
Okay, so actually in this case, there were a lot of ideas presented by other teams. They were great ideas, which we have also thought of, but and even we have submitted them in the one-pager submission round, the first round itself. But we knew that among these four ideas, only two ideas have chances to be unique in themselves. So we gradually narrowed down our solutions and stick to just one idea after a lot of discussion. And also from the two mentorship rounds which L'Oreal has facilitated, we realized that we need to keep it as simple as possible. We had two more good ideas, but we have just created it so simply that it should not create any complexity in our solution. So we tried it hard to keep it as simple and coherent in our story.
That sounds great. I think that is why you were able to come up with that winning idea and bag the coveted trophy. Now, team, I would now like you to talk about the jury. What were they looking for in the participants, and do you think you were able to live up to their expectations? Obviously, you did because you did win the trophy in the end. But what were they looking for, and what kind of questions were they asking?
I think the jury was expecting the presentation to be crisp and focused on one or two of the most impactful ideas. They specifically stressed on innovation, feasibility, and the scalability of the solutions provided. And I think most of the questions were also directed to identify whether the ideas were actually implementable for L'Oreal and what impact or change they would bring in the consumer behavior. And so that's what most of the questions were directed around.
So, do you think that the implementability factor of the idea plays a very crucial role for the future editions of L'Oreal Sustainability Challenge?
Yeah, I think that was one of the things that they have really like focused upon. They have told in multiple meetings. They have told us that the feasibility and the way we can implement it, that was very important with the idea.
I believe that too. It's very important for the idea to be implementable. Otherwise, why at all are they creating the competition in the first place? Okay. Now, while you were planning and executing a presentation, I know that we face a lot of obstacles and roadblocks that hinder our path. What kind of obstacles did you face, and how did you overcome those challenges?
Although we had worked together as a team previously, working online was a fairly new experience for us. And at times we did feel that we had reached some kind of dead end with the idea. We used to take small breaks and come back to this after some time. And this really helped us see the idea with fresh perspective. And I think we did a good job of keeping each other motivated during the times when we felt like burnt out.
On this note, was this the very first virtual competition that you guys were participating in?
Yeah, the like we have been participating in quite a few competitions, but this was the first round where we actually got a chance to present to the final jury.
How different was your experience of participating in a virtual competition from that of an on-campus competition?
So when it comes to the on-campus presentation, when you can see the jury face to face, you can use your body language, you can say, you can even present them something which you have physically in your hand, or maybe like something like we have presented an idea which if we would have presented in the campus, then we would have taken it with ourselves. Like, see, this is the case, this is what we are presenting, this is the leaf which we are talking about. So that must have created a better understanding in the minds of jury itself, and that would have created a good impact on the audience as well. So yes, that was definitely a challenge in itself, that virtually we have to communicate our idea without even using any like only this much of my face is visible, and through my expressions only I have to communicate my feelings. So that's what the challenge was all about, and that's the big difference in the campus and in the virtual presentations which we feel.
I think that's a very important point, the presence on campus and the difference when you're presenting virtually. And I think this is going to be the way for quite some time now that all the competitions, especially the corporate competitions, are being organized virtually. So I think people will have to get used to the new normal and used to the new virtual set of corporate competitions that they're going to participate in. Now, I would now like you to talk about the various aspects of corporate competitions. We know that every year several corporate competitions are organized, like L'Oreal Sustainability Challenge. Why do you think such corporate competitions are important for B schools specifically? And why should a student participate in such competitions? How does it help them?
So these competitions actually give exposure to students, and they get to work on practical use cases. They also get to showcase their talent on a bigger platform. Students get an opportunity to interact with industry leaders as well. And I think these competitions are important as they provide students an opportunity to implement and assess their academic knowledge.
Yeah, obviously, but I would like to say that L'Oreal in itself is a challenge which is especially the sustainability challenge, which is quite different from other competition, because here you get a chance to contribute to the society using your intellect. So it gives you an opportunity to solve big problems which like the world, our planet is facing in simple ways, in the simplest way possible. Like in this challenge, what we used to the main challenge which we have in front of us is reducing the GHG emission by changing the consumer's behavior, like their regular lifestyles. How can you change their behavior to use less water, to use less plastics and all? So this is what this challenge was different about. So also one thing which I wanted to point out here is like sustainability is something L'Oreal is very, very serious about. So it's not this challenge was not just about increasing the profits and businesses. It was doing that thing sustainably. So we think that that's what make this particular competition different from others. And yeah, all those things which Udit has said that are already into the place.
Okay, sounds great, Abhinav. I think the sustainability aspect of L'Oreal Sustainability Challenge was very unique, especially when it comes to L'Oreal. And I think this goes to say that L'Oreal is very conscious about the climate and everything, that every step, particularly that we are talking about, that we make in every decision that we make in our day-to-day lives, specifically. Now, what specific learnings did you garner from this competition in particular? What were your takeaways?
I think this sustainability challenge was sort of a roller coaster ride for us. The deadlines were short, and we also had a midterms during the final challenge, so which made it even more difficult. But it came with a lot of learnings, as in the importance of time management, the communication skills, working on the virtual platform for the entire competition, and like having the brainstorming sessions and all the meetings together virtually. So, but the most important thing I was the which I think was the presentation skills, and with the help of our mentors and our friends also at IIM Kashipur, we get to develop an understanding of how to present your solutions, your ideas in a crisp and an effective manner to the final jury. I think that was one of the most important learnings which we had.
I absolutely agree with that part, especially about your presentation making skills, because now that you are in a virtual setup, it's very important to be sure about what you're speaking on camera, because that is all you have to present.
Yes,
The judges cannot judge you on the basis of your body language and all the other aspects, because you're sitting in a virtual setup after all.
Yeah.
Now, on this note, do you guys remember any one incident that you are going to cherish for the rest of your life from L'Oreal Sustainability Challenge?
I think the fights. I remember one incident when I and Udit, Saransh used to play the role of like mediator, like let this end and move ahead. But we were in a fight of some like I want to put this, and I was saying that I want to put the other thing in this particular slide. So I will always remember that, and at the same time, like answering to your previous question, that we have learned to respect each other's opinions as well. So that is the very important thing which while working on a competition one should, because you have to work on short deadlines, you have to give your work till 12 in this midnight, and if you caught up in a fight and you just cannot move ahead after going through this, and if you don't have a mediator like Sharans in between, then obviously you are not going to make it. So yeah, we had fights, we will be remembering them throughout our lifetime, and that's what we have learned also from that particular incident.
Definitely. Would you like to here point out that it's very important for you to have a good team when participating in a corporate competition?
Yes, and definitely. Like having a good team is very important, and we actually have been discussing about working together since our like first year. We had this plan that we will work together for all these corporate competitions together, and this is really a win that we think that we made a great decision of working together.
And just to add on to what he said, like what makes a good team is that you should complement each other. You should be able to challenge each other's ideas. Like we are in a general management course, so like it's not like one of us is specializing in marketing, and so other would not be knowing much about marketing. So since we are in a general management course, we are able to challenge each other's ideas and each other's solutions, and that's what like after reiterating many times, that's what the makes our solutions better.
Definitely, I agree with both of your points. Now, as we're coming to an end of this discussion, what closing advice would you like to give to the current B schoolers and the ones who will be joining B schools this year in regard to participating in the future editions of L'Oreal Sustainability Challenge, and also for the other B school competitions?
So the two broad advices we would like to collectively give to the future participants of L'Oreal Sustainability specifically is, first of all, it is very important to clearly understand the case challenge. You have to read it multiple times. You have to attend those sessions, which the doubt clearing sessions which L'Oreal is organizing. You have to clear your doubts so that you should start thinking in a line with the judgment parameters, what they have already put it up in the competition. So two big advices: understand the case challenge properly, and in keep your solution in line with the judgment parameters. It should not be like judgment parameters is simplicity and you are thinking in some other track. You are making it complex. So that makes a big difference. Second thing, for the Q&A session, because Q&A session in the final round makes a big difference. So jury should not be asking you questions regarding the clarity of what you have already said. You should be very clearly in your communication, whatever you have presented. They should not be asking that I have not understood this particular part of your presentation, kindly go back to that slide and present me this and explain me this back again. They should be ready to dive deep in your solution. Like, yes, you have presented this leaf, how much is its cost, how have you calculated it, and all those things. You should take this opportunity to show your research and calculations while answering them. So that's what the big advices we collectively would like to give to the future participants.
That's an amazing advice, Abhinav. Thank you so much for sharing that. And thank you so much, Udit, Abhinav, and Saransh for being with us today on this discussion, for sharing your invaluable views with the viewers out there. Thank you so much. I'm sure this is going to prove to be beneficial to the upcoming B-Schoolers as well as the ones who are currently in their B-Schools. Thank you so much. Have a great day ahead. Stay safe, stay home, and take care.
Thank you. Thank you, Alina, for having us here. Thank you.